Hello, everybody.
Hey guys.
Hey. I am looking awfully like a Simpson character today, I believe.
Really?
So, yeah, I feel like I look really orange. I don't know why. Or, like, yellowy, sort of. I feel like if I turn... Actually, I'll turn that light off. That looks better.
That looks so much better. There we go.
Too much lights. So, hello, everybody.
Too many options for what colour we should be.
I know, yeah. So, how is everybody? Fine Monday.
Yeah. How's everybody been for the past 2 weeks? I haven't seen anybody in like 2 weeks.
I know, you've been hibernating.
I have. How was Snap last week?
Snap was actually good, to be fair.
Yeah?
I had a lot of fun. I actually haven't even had another episode since, so I'm slacking this week. But
Joey!
I know, I've got 4 days off though, so we're going to crack on with the Snap this week, don't worry. Maybe tomorrow.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, nice. Lovely.
How are you enjoying Snap? I know you had a Let's Play on it the other day.
I did. No, it's good. It's really enjoyable. I've only managed to stream it twice, and obviously I don't want to... Yeah, I don't want to like get too ahead. I don't want to play it when I'm not streaming it because I want like to take the people on the journey with me. So,
Absolutely.
So I haven't played as much as I would like to in any way, shape, or form.
No.
But it has been what I have played has been really enjoyable.
And to be honest with you, Tofu, I'm not gonna lie. We've got things to talk about with Snap today.
Oh. Do we?
We do, but it's more theories than talkabouts, but I still want to talk about them.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
Okay, so news-wise, even though it's been 2 weeks, I'm not going to lie, not a lot's happened from what we already know. There's no different stuff. So I could have talked about stuff again, but I'm going to try not to repeat myself too much.
All right.
But there is stuff that we have spoke about before, like Snap.
Yeah.
But apart from that, we've got a few little bits. So not too much. I've only got 3 pages.
Okay.
But
okay.
We've got people watching anyway. So we've got Moldy watching. Hello. He says I'm gonna have to half my screen because half my screen.
Wait, what have we got?
Can't see.
Have we got actually people in the chat? Because my phone is being rubbish then and not letting me see anything that's going on in the chat right now.
So Moldy says,
oh my god, I can see it now.
And Tofu. Hello, how are you, man?
Hey!
Wonder Mimikyu says hello.
Hello.
Moldy again says, not open my Vivid Vaulted booster box yet, but pull the Hollow Charizard from my Evolutions pack. That is insane.
Oh! Well done.
You've got the pull that everyone wants already.
Yep.
And then Ryan Smith said, hey guys, how's it going?
Nice. Hey Ryan, it's going good. How are you doing?
I hope everyone's good. I myself am just going to share the stream current to my Facebook because I haven't done so yet. But I'm going great.
Yay! Awesome. How's been? Pardon?
How are you going?
I'm going good. It's a lot of decorating. It's a lot of packing. It's a lot of. Oh, I forgot. I've literally just remembered that I have forgotten to set up the gas and electric, which I need something that I need to do before we move.
I was gonna say you look like you're in your same location as last time though. Are you still in the same place at the moment?
Yeah. So we move next Saturday. This coming Saturday is when we move.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
But we're trying to. So Lindy's selling the house that we're in, so we're trying to like redecorate the whole house to make sure that it's sellable.
That makes absolute perfect sense. Yes.
Yeah. So
okay. So if okay. That's cool. I hope that the house sells.
I'm sure it will do.
I'm sure it will do with the current climate of the planet.
I know, right? My granddad put his house up on the market. It was literally done within a week.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I'm not joking. He literally had 3 people come visit it, 2 on one day, 1 on another, and then by the Monday it was sold.
Really?
No, I'm not joking. He literally put it up for sale on like a Thursday or a Friday, and it was sold by the Monday.
That must have been a lovely house.
It's not even that special. I'm not
Really?
gonna lie. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie at all.
Must have been a sought after area.
It's a very nice area. We've got some more comments in the chat. Nikki Dog even. It says, "Hey guys, hello there, Nikki Dog." Leo, hey man, how's it going?
Dio.
Thank you for joining us.
I hear that you beat Dio.
I did a little bit, yeah. We did a first to 10. First to 10 wins, and and I was at 10 when he was at 4.
Oh goodness, you absolutely crushed him.
I'm so sorry, Dio, but we had so much fun.
I'm jealous. We're gonna have to battle again next time. I'll perhaps use a comm team.
Do it.
Because my teams are garbage.
Get in with the competitive.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get my gallery up because I'm gonna try and have a few pictures for what I'm talking about. So to start off with, Tofu, I just want to ask, do you have any news?
Not really. Only the stuff that I messaged you about earlier.
Okay, so if you want to, I'll do my few little bits, and then when we get halfway through, you can do your little bits, and then I'll do the rest of the little bits. So
all right, sounds good.
Okie dokie. So Centro Pokemon have been tweeting rather a lot since our last encounter.
Oh, okay. Actually, I before literally about an hour ago they tweeted, and they did. Oh my god! And second, I'll just hunt it down. Go. What have they been saying apart from what they tweeted about an hour ago, though?
So, one thing that I thought, I was scrolling through their tweets. A lot of it was Pokemon Go stuff. You know, this special day. This you're gonna have. You know, lots of this Pokemon for this amount of hours on this time, like. Wherever you are in the world, it's going to be between this time and this time. There's very much a lot of that between last time we spoke and now. Lots of Pokemon Go stuff, which is fine. But I didn't want to speak about any of them specific because there was so much. There was a lot. But
that makes sense.
A lot of Pokemon Go. There's lots of Charmanders going to be spawning at this time. There's going to be lots of, Bagons be spawned at this time. Etc. So I thought I'd mention that because if you wanted to go and have a look at what specific Pokemon are coming up and when, Centro Pokemon Leagues on Twitter, pretty good for that. So, but they also tweeted a few days ago that a Pokeball Switch bag has been released to carry your Switch in games.
I did actually see that. Somebody put that in my Discord.
I really like it. I think it looks quite cool. So
I like
got
it too.
Photos. So this is.
Oh, I haven't seen all of them. Oh, I've only seen that top left one. Oh, they look so nice.
So this is the one for the Switch Lite, of course. And it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah.
So it says that. I'm just putting myself back in focus. It says that it's a protective Switch case shaped like a Pokeball to carry the Nintendo Switch or Nintendo Switch Lite on the go. It includes spaces to store, 2 additional Joy-Cons, and 6 spaces for games.
Nice.
As well as your Switch.
Yep.
So
I really like that. I like that a lot.
I think that looks quite cool.
I like to have things that keep my stuff safe.
Yeah.
In all honesty.
Makes sense. Yeah, no, of course. So, the next thing is, and I'm sure you're going to want to weigh in on this, simply because this is your area of expertise and definitely not mine.
Okay.
A new poster for the Pokemon anime has come out, and it's been translated to Pokemon Travel.
Oh, what?
That's what Centro Pokemon thingy is.
Oh no, Pokemon. So I think that maybe did you find that on the Spanish one? That might have been translated really badly. Right. So Pokemon Journeys is the. Yeah. No, don't worry. That is that's the new poster for Pokemon Journeys. They've released one afterwards as well called Pokemon, revealing that the new English season is Pokemon Master Journeys.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Most of the Pokemon in that, apart from, there are two at the top that are the most interesting. So Infernape at the top has been confirmed to be officially coming back. It is Ash's original Infernape from the Sinnoh region, and he will be continuing to join them on their journeys again, which is really cool, because I think that's like the first time off the top of my head I can remember them confirming a returning Pokemon for not just one episode, but like for a period of time. It looks like this Infernape's coming back for. And then the only other thing that is a bit like, oh, is the Alolan Ninetales. I haven't seen any leaks about that one yet, but it's on Go's side with all of Go's Pokemon. So I think it looks like it's fair to say that this is going to be another Pokemon that Go catches. And I know you don't know this, Joey, but people hate Go catching Pokemon.
Okay, a Pokemon program where people hate people catching Pokemon.
It's actually ridiculous. It's so ridiculous.
Okay.
So people, so Ash's big thing is that he wants to obviously like be the very best. He wants to be #1 champion, right? But that doesn't necessarily involve catching every Pokemon. Go's goal is to catch every Pokemon, and yet somehow everybody still ends up pissed every single time Go catches a Pokemon, because they're like, oh, Go's becoming the main character. No, they laid this out. It's his aim to catch every Pokemon.
Yeah, okay, I'm with you. Just before I carry on,
sorry.
No, I want to say something that you have brought up, actually. So you noticed returning Pokemon in that poster. So it's funny you say that, because there was also a theory that it is going to be more heavily around Sinnoh based Pokemon.
So yeah, I would agree with that theory, because obviously
the poster alone.
Yeah, they so Project Piplup got I think we covered this real brief when it did get announced. Project Piplup is now in full swing, and there are plenty of products that Pokemon are selling to do with the anime that are very much promoting Sinnoh in general. For example, there's a poster that I actually did an analysis of in a video. I think it's a calendar specifically. I don't know, very similar to that, but on a wider scale, because it's a calendar. On the right hand side you've got Ash's Pokemon, and on the left hand side you've got Go's Pokemon, and in it is a Piplup.
I like Piplup.
Yeah, all of the Pokemon in that picture are confirmed to have been caught by either Ash or Go, or Koharu, which is the girl that they're kind of traveling with. And the only exception to that rule is this one Piplup. So, and then Infernape's confirmed to be coming back, and there is one other picture as well, which I will find real quick. But it does seem that there's going to be a lot of heavy influence. Maybe if they don't go to Sinnoh a lot, there's going to be a lot of heavy influence on Sinnoh Pokemon at least.
Yeah, okay.
If that makes sense. Let's see if I can...
Well, it only makes sense because obviously with the new Arceus heavily based on Sinnoh, we've got the Sinnoh remakes or remasters, whatever you may call them.
So they've started merchandising these fans, these paper fans for summer. Yeah, and so Pikachu, Cinderace, and Lucario are our 3 main anime Pokemon at the moment. But they're surrounded by literal Sinnoh Pokemon. Every single other Pokemon in there is Sinnoh. Yeah. So
interesting.
Fairly solid theory, I reckon.
Okay. Well, it's interesting. I mean, I don't watch the anime anymore. I watched the first 2 seasons of the Kanto and the Johto when I was much younger, and I still watch them on the repeat to this day because they're just...
Orange Islands?
I believe so. Indigo League.
With Tracy, yeah?
Yes, with Tracy. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Because he took over, basically took over Brock, didn't he?
Yeah, he did for a bit, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. So the next... Well, I'm whizzing through the news today, so please do stop me if I am talking too fast. But basically, I don't know whether you've heard of it. Well, I'm sure you've heard of it, whether you play it or not. Not sure. Pokemon Cafe Mix.
Oh, yeah, all right.
So there's big news on this.
Big news.
Big news.
Oh, all right.
So according,
I'd love that.
I know words. According to Centro Pokemon leaks, again, most of these are from here. There is going to be a huge, their word translated, huge update in June that completely changes the game system.
Wait, what? Really?
Yes. That is what they said. That's what it translated to.
Wonder what it will be like. Oh,
Exactly.
all right.
So,
Like, it's not a bad game. Why are you changing it?
As to whether they're going to scrap the idea or not, that they are changing it, or whether they are going to... Do you see where I'm going with this? It doesn't say how big the change and what's going to change, but they said that there's going to be a big change.
Huh.
I'm
intrigued.
I'm not sure what that is. I don't even play the game. I've not even downloaded it.
I have played I made a video when it first came out. I did the first hour of gameplay, and it was fun. Yeah, like it was good. It was one of those things where I wished it was on the mobile so I could play it in bed on my phone. And the only reason I don't do that is because it's on Switch. But it was good. It was a good, solid puzzle game. If I had more free time in my life, I would play it, but I don't. So
that's a fair review of it. So
yeah, but...
I've never ever played it, and I simply don't play it because it's not available on my phone. I don't play my Switch in bed. I play my Switch when I'm sat on my sofa. I do sometimes play my Switch in bed, but I'm not going to be playing a puzzle like. I'd rather play it on my phone, like shuffle.
Yeah,
I'll play shuffle.
Yeah.
Not
exactly.
Not that. So.
Yep, totally get that.
If it was on the phone, I probably would play it as well as shuffle.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, I'm just pretty intrigued as to what that change would be.
Yeah. So it doesn't say what, just says there will be.
Cool.
So that caught my eye as to whether I don't know what that's about. So we got a few comments. How far did we get?
Sounds real quick. Zero says that your mic is kind of low, Joey. I sound like a megaphone in comparison.
Right, okay. I'll turn my mic up.
Oh dear, but we got to
Is that better? That's in the red zone now, so I hope that's better.
Ryan says, happy because my dude Joseph pulled me a rainbow from Battle Styles. Oh, what did you get?
What did I pull again, Ryan? I pulled, I believe it was the Rainbow Full Art Trainer. Is it Phoebe?
Oh, what, the girl with the flowers in her hair?
Yes.
The Hawaiian lady.
Lady,
that's so cool. Nice. Nice.
Really cool. So, and of course, actually, seeing as Ryan brought it up, of course, now, instead of buying packs through myself, of course, we have a website to do so that you can buy packs from instead. So if you want to do that instead.
That's freaking awesome, man.
It's a lot easier.
Yeah, I bet it is.
A lot easier.
And Dio says, hot take, I like Go a lot. And apparently people hate Go because he catches them too easily. Okay. Moldy says, isn't the motto, gotta catch them all?
Yes. I agree with that, to be fair.
Oh dear. And Zero said, just got here, what's changing who? Oh, we were just saying that Cafe Mix is having a really big update, apparently.
Pokemon Cafe Mix has been announced by Centro Pokemon Leaks. It's going to have an update that's so big that it's going to change the game entirely. Which is a very unusual move for them to do. That is not a thing that they normally do. No, especially with puzzle games, if it works, it must not be working. Either it must not be working or not making enough money. Yeah, one of the two. Something's broken in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, either the money side or the fact of they just don't like the way it is. But to be fair, I personally, and this is just my own point of view, Tofu, and you can you can say what you think. But I personally don't think they need any more puzzle games. Pokemon. Yeah. No, I'm with you on that. I don't know what Cafe Mix is, and I don't know what it is for a reason, because I already like Shuffle, and I play Shuffle still. And I'm sure a lot of people do. Shuffle is the top tier Pokemon puzzle game. Yeah, Shuffle's the Candy Crush of the Pokemon world. You don't need any more, in my opinion. Nope.
No.
And if I wanted more, I'd just, whack on Pokemon Stadium and play all the games on that.
My Chikorita profile picture thingamabobby for YouTube and my Discord and etc. is actually based off the Chikorita from Shuffle.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Very cool.
But yeah, no, Shuffle's banging, man. You don't need another.
Yeah, absolutely. So, okay.
Yeah, Moldy says, I ordered some Champions Path for the break. Never opened that set before.
Oh, Champions Path is banging. If you pull one of the Charizards, you're rich. And if you pull any of the others, you're reasonably rich or they're just very nice cards.
I've heard that Champions Path is a bit like if you win, then you win big. And if you lose, then you lose big, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's a very, very Chase the Charizard set. Which is great because I really want to pull that Charizard for someone. When I opened Champions Path, it was absolutely garbage. So I'm hoping I have absolutely mega luck when I'm pulling for other people. So I'm hoping that it is with other people, basically. The luck is with you guys. So, okay.
Apart from unless you're pulling for me.
Unless I'm pulling for you, Tofu. In that case, you're like 6-0 at the moment.
I know, right? It's really bad.
I feel terrible as well. I still got all your cards, don't worry.
Oh my god, give them to a bulk buyer, please.
No,
earn that dollar.
I can't do it.
Yes, you can.
I can't. Okay.
Zero says, well, I played Mix for a bit, got Score Bunny and dipped. Only recently I got really into Matters. Who knew the game would only get good when you have good characters? I don't know what Matters is. Maters. Any idea? Nope. They say they want Pokemon Pinball for mobile. That'd be really fun.
Oh, that's a great idea.
That is a fantastic idea.
I would play that so much.
I'd probably pay a little bit too much money for extra goes than I needed to.
Yeah, Pinball, especially Pinball for the Game Boy. That was the jam. Love that game. Okay, so
that was fantastic.
Tofu and people in comments, I have a question for you, and I want you to have a guess. No Googling, otherwise it's cheating. Right. Have a guess what Pokemon Snap's Metacritic score is at the moment.
Oh.
No cheating, guys.
Is it out of 10?
No, it's a percentage. Metacritic is out of a percentage, so...
Okay.
Like, obviously, I think the highest scoring game of all time is like 98%. I'm pretty sure it was Ocarina of Time.
I would say, if I had to take a good guess, somewhere between the 80 to 89%.
Okay, is that your guess?
That's my final answer, yes.
You have to choose one number. Whoever gets it right wins a pat on the back. Then I'm allowed to come and give you one when COVID's over.
Oh, dear. Oh, Dio says 8 something. Do you mean 80 something?
Metacritic is like an average score from all the major critics, basically.
Yeah, I've seen it get a lot of good reviews, like, all over the show. But if we're averaging, then I should probably take it down a little bit lower. So we're going to go 82%.
Okay.
I'm so nervous.
These are great guesses, by the way, guys.
Dio says 80%. Moldy says 8 out of 10, so I'm guessing 80%. Channel Zero says 60 to 75%. Moldy says 85%.
Right,
I
guys.
say 82.
You say 82. So,
yeah.
We're going to drum roll. Because someone has got it spot on.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, balls monkeys. Who is it?
It is Dio.
Dio, exactly 80%.
It is. When I looked yesterday, it was sat at 80%. Exactly.
God damn it. I was 2% off. There you go, Dio. You get to win this.
You get to win a pat on the back when I eventually see you. Well done.
Oh, dear. We'll come to America.
Yeah.
We'll do a road trip.
I do like America, to be fair. So, Snap is currently sat on Metacritic at 80%, which is high.
Yeah, that's really good.
That's a.
Do you think it's deserving?
So far, yeah. I've only played the first 2 levels, or 2 or 3.
Okay.
But I'm having a whale of a time.
Yeah, I'm honestly having a whale of a time.
Way more than time.
I think I'm actually, considering I've only streamed twice, I think I'm quite ahead of you. I'm on to like...
I'm only doing 2 hours at a time, and I'm replaying levels.
Got you.
Per episode, I'm like doing a level. I'm either doing 2 levels or just one over and over and over again.
Got you.
This means time, you know.
They do. This means you haven't seen the second Illumina Pokemon yet, though, doesn't it?
No, so don't tell me.
I won't do. It's really good. That's all I'll say. It's really good. It's a great choice. That was like literally when I saw it.
I seen the Meganium. And absolutely, you know, pooped myself when that Wailord came out of the ocean and come to say hi. Honestly thought he was going to crush me. I have a great picture of him, like, side-eyeing me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so jealous. I haven't managed to get a good picture of the Wailord yet, because he's, like, so in your face. So I'm like, I just panic a bit every time.
Yeah, like, panic and then take a picture of the sky or your leg or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so... impressively, Pokemon Snap is sat at 80% at the moment. Should we check Metacritic today, actually? I'll see if it's still at 80.
Yeah. Moldy says, damn it, should have stayed at 80. Zero said, Tofu is 2% off. What a deal.
Okay, so...
Buy one, get one free.
It's 80%, and the user score is 7.0, which isn't very good.
Out of 10?
Out of 10.
7
out of 10. Which, in my opinion... is quite low, but critically wise, it's a very well made game so far.
Yeah, it is. I've
not ran into any issues. I've not ran into anything I dislike apart from trying to take the picture of the Wailord. It's quite difficult. The only thing I was a bit off with is the camera. At the start was moving around a bit slow, but you can in your settings you can put your movement speed up.
Oh, I didn't know that. I just got told by somebody on my Twitch chat that if you hit the arrow buttons on if you hit those buttons on your Switch, you do a quick turn. So I've just been using those.
Oh no, if you go into your settings on the Snap game, on the options menu, you have like a sensitivity setting.
That makes sense. I mean, basically, like you get those whenever you're playing like a first-person shooter, so it makes sense, right?
It's basically the same. So, how long do you think it is, roughly, averagely taking people to complete Snap?
I think that I kept on seeing what was it released on? It was released on the Friday. I think that the first hints of things that I saw of people completing it on YouTube were maybe on the Monday. So let's assume that these are like hardcore people. They're playing for at least 6, probably because if they're uploading videos for it for their channels, let's assume that they're at least doing 6 hours a day. 6, 12, 18. Is that 24? Am I right?
No.
You're
actually very far off.
Oh, how long is it?
So the average... if you're taking your time, you know, doing all of it, going like with me, I'm when it comes to games, I'm really stingy. So I'm like, if I pay 50 quid for this game, I want to play the hell out of it. I want to take a picture of every single angle of every single Pokemon, and I will not proceed until I've done everything. So I probably am double this. But on averagely, if you're going through it at the pace it's the game's allowing you to go at, so you know you're going through your level one at a time, taking pictures of the necessary Pokemon just to proceed, it has a game time of about 8 to 12 hours.
No way, really? Is that it?
That's it.
Wow, that is surprisingly short.
However, that's not taking into consideration the starage of each Pokemon, because obviously you need to take a 1, 2, 3, and 4 star picture of each Pokemon. And we'll something that I'll get to in a second. But that's not taking picture of all the Pokemon either. That's just taking pictures of the necessaries to get through to the next level. Yeah. Wow, that's actually really surprised me. I thought it was going to be. I was sitting there. I was thinking it was at least going to be at the 18-hour mark. Well, I'm only on the second level. Like I've just seen Wailord and I've played over 4 hours.
Yeah, right. Like I've played
So
probably.
that
I've done.
apparently is meant to be half the game I've completed. Which if it
I
is,
don't
I
know
will
how
find
they're
this
doing
out.
that. I
Yeah.
don't know how they're doing that. Like in all fairness, I actually really don't know.
That says averagely 8 to 12 hours long, depending on
I'm
pace.
actually shocked by that.
But I think
Legitimately.
that's someone trying to complete the game very quickly, because I was seeing the world record Pokemon Snap streams trying to complete it, and they were still going at like 4 hours.
Well, yeah. Like it's not like I guess I'm more shocked because it's not like I'm necessarily like taking my time with it. The second it gives me the opportunity to proceed further in the game, I'm proceeding further in the game because I know that I'll go back and complete the Pokedex.
Yeah.
So the second I can move forward, I am moving forward onto different levels, which is why it's shocking to me because I've already done 2 streams, which means I've probably played about 6.5 hours.
So that's half the game according to this.
Yeah, which is absolutely mad. But
I don't believe that though, because and I'm going to come to this now. How many Pokemon do you think are in the game?
Oh, I did actually get sent a picture of that, but I didn't count.
I've got the picture here. I can put the picture up.
Yeah, I just didn't count it. Yeah. Like 200, like, and is that 10, 20, 30, 40, 56, like 120, maybe?
That's the picture.
Oh, okay. Oh no, that's way longer than I thought it was going to be. What if you're...
No, you're not allowed to sit here and count. You're not allowed to sit here and count them.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, let's say like 200 Pokemon.
Right, so the old Pokemon Snap, the first one on the Nintendo 64, and you guys can guess this as well. The old one has 63. Out of 151, it had 63 Pokemon.
Well, that's definitely a lot more than 63, so...
Remember what we said?
No, actually, what did we say?
So a few streams ago, we said that... did you know now there's 898 Pokemon?
Yes, I did know that.
So we said we're going to be severely disappointed if the number is less than the old one. We were expecting it to be... We came to the conclusion that we would be happy with double.
Yeah. Which is like, so 63, so what is that, like 126?
Yeah, 126 minus DLC.
Yeah.
And then we also said we would, if the game was 120 and there was no DLC, we would be mad because that's not good enough.
Okay,
so,
but how many we got?
In this Pokemon game, as of sources that have been retweeted by Metacritic and Centro Pokemon Leaks, there is 214.
Nice!
In the base game.
Cool.
Which is a quarter of the entire Pokedex.
That's a solid amount, realistically. That is a solid amount. I'll take that.
I will take that as well, considering at the moment I've only seen about 30.
Yeah. I have got no idea what my Pokedex is looking like.
Honestly, I'm no joke. I've obviously only played the first 2 levels. But from what I've seen, there's lots of the same. Yeah. Which I like because it makes it look fuller. And I am absolutely fine with that because that means, and it was interesting when I was watching a review, they were saying the more they played the game and the more they leveled up the levels, Pokemon would come closer to you and be more comfortable with you. Like the Buffalants on the first level, they're like lying down and sleeping. After you've been there a few times, they'll like run up to your car and they'll be like, you know, like
so cool.
pose for you and stuff, which is imagine how you would get the highest star photos.
I love that.
Yeah, so 200 and 14 Pokemon are in Pokemon Snap, the new one.
I'll take that.
Which I'm very happy with. Now, the thing that we spoke about the other week is DLC. I'm happy with the 214 base, and I will absolutely be more than happy from what I played of the game for more levels and Pokemon to be added. Would that be something that you would be okay with doing?
Yeah.
Like an expansion pass, like 2 more levels, maybe with another 100 Pokemon.
Yeah, like if they could, if they give us like another island, because I guess it would be another island, and I think on average there's about 2 different locations per island that I've seen so far.
Like 2 or 3 levels depending on the size of the island to the island, isn't there?
So,
and there's day and night variants as well of most places, as far as I'm aware.
So if they gave us a new island for DLC, like too expensive, I think I'd be pretty happy with the world.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna go with like a Mario Kart type price DLC, because I feel like that's the same sort of level that it is at.
How much is that? Because I do not know.
I believe the expansion pass
Roughly.
for, I believe, 8 more levels was about £8 or £9.
Oh, that's really affordable. Oh, okay, yeah.
Super reasonable. You got to remember, kids play this game. Like, this is a
That
kids
is a good
game.
point.
And I think that's something that Pokemon always takes into consideration. Like, they're appealing to children. They know we play it, but they are trying to appeal to children. And their mums and dads and whatever, and nans and granddads ain't going to want to buy a whole nother game when they've just bought a whole nother game. That's
no, this is true. I
think if Snap DLC was below £15 and it added a good amount of levels and a good amount of Pokemon, like double. So if it added another 214 Pokemon, so it brings the total up to 400 and what is it, 28?
Nearly half of the actual.
Nearly half. I'd be very happy.
I would be very happy with that too.
I'd be fine with that.
Moldy says, "Do we think there will be DLC?"
From judging from what I've seen so far, I genuinely cannot see why there wouldn't be. Because everyone who's actually bought the game is not sitting on their keyboard and going, oh, the game looks crap. It's literally just taking pictures of Pokemon. Everyone that's actually properly played it has said that they've enjoyed it. I don't know anybody that's bought it and been like, this is terrible.
Yeah. Like, Pokemon's fairly money-grabbing company. If they see something that's popular, especially considering that they can now, why wouldn't they give it DLC? I think it would honestly be stupid of them not to, in reality.
From a business point of view, it's an actual genius move to hold back half of the game.
Oh yeah, 100%, because we're still going to buy it.
Yeah, but my thing is I'm terrible with money. And I'm terrible in a way where I'm like, I will not pay it if I am hacked off at the game. Like, for example, if I buy the new COD and the base game's terrible, I won't buy the DLC. I'd probably more than likely sell the game because it's terrible.
No, I totally agree with you. If the base game doesn't warrant you spending more money on the game, then why on earth would you?
Exactly. Like, for example, Sword and Shield was a big one of this. Like, there was, 400 in the base game. And people, when the DLC got announced, people were like, oh, you've got to buy them all now. And it's like, you can't expect 800 Pokemon to be on a cartridge this big. It's just not going to happen. And even if it was to happen, do you really think they're going to give it you for free? No, they're not. Because they know you're going to pay for it. However, is the base game justifiable enough for the £50 price? And did you get a lot of hours out of that? I can already say yes. I got 100%, so much time was spent onto raids, going around, getting all the different Pokemon, egg hatching, shiny hunting, playing with my friends.
I've literally, up until the point where Snap was released, I was still playing it. How many years would that be? Is that 2 years? I think, no, there's definitely a year. It was released in November 2019. So yeah, so like a year and like coming up on a year and a half. So £50 for a year and a half worth of my enjoyment? Yes.
I have a great thing. And I've gone by this since the first games I've ever bought. So, you're going to go to the cinema. And you're going to spend £10 on 2 hours. Yeah?
Yeah. It's more nowadays. Cinemas are like ridiculously expensive nowadays.
Oh, well, I don't know. This is how long I haven't been in. But, so, you're going to spend, we're just going to call it £10 for 2 hours. A lot of activities around about £10 for 2 hours, roughly.
Yep.
Like, okay, I'm going to pay £50 for a game. Am I going to get, say, in some cases, 50 hours, 100 hours out of that game? Am I going to get that with Pokemon Sword and Shield? Yes. Am I going to get that with Snap? Yes. If I can buy a game and spend 50 hours on a game and I pay £50 for that game, that's £1 an hour. You are sitting there and enjoying yourself. People pay more money for less time in a lot of things.
Yeah, no, definitely. But concerts, football games, all sorts.
Football games, I mean, I support Aston Villa. It's like £30, £40 a ticket. It's a 2 hour game. Yeah. That's £20 an hour you're paying.
Mm-hmm.
If you support a bigger club like Manchester United, you're paying £100 a ticket. That's 50.
Ooh.
That's £50 an hour. That's a £50 an hour that you've wasted. It's extortionate for some things. Cinema is another, like we just mentioned. It's 10, 15, £20 with popcorn, £30, I don't know, for 2 hours.
Yeah, like, I think that, like, because obviously, like, me and you, I assume most times we go to the cinemas with our other halves, right?
Yeah,
so, like,
absolutely.
we're looking at, like, pretty much at least £20 for the tickets, normally about, like, £22 to £25. Yeah. And then oh my God, if you want popcorn and a drink, double it.
Yeah, double it. So most of the time when me and Lindsay, we haven't in a long time because of COVID, but if we was to go out to the cinema, it would be a cinema, and then afterwards before we'd go for lunch, or you know what I mean.
Yeah, same. Me and Mikey do the exact same shit.
It's like a day out type thing, and by then it's not only cost you your cinema and your popcorn, but it's cost you, getting to the venue. We don't drive, so it's taxi or bus, and then it's Then it's having lunch. Well, there's another 10, 20 quid a head, depending on how much you eat. If you're a pig like me, you eat a lot. It's a lot of money.
Also, depending on where you go.
Exactly where you go. Sometimes all you have to do is order a bowl of salad, and it's £10.
Yep.
And my point is going back to the games. Like Pokemon Snap was £44 on Amazon, and I've played it for 4 hours already. I'm on the second level.
Did you get your stickers?
I did, yeah. I did get my stickers.
Mine arrived 2 days late, but I've now got one of them on the back. It might have gone on the back of my phone.
I like that. That fits really well. Where's my my sticker's over there. I want to put the poster up in my room. I want to frame it and put the poster up.
I'm keeping the poster sealed because I want to be able to come back to it in like 20 years and be like, oh my God, look at this.
Look at this. This game that we thought was going to have DLC and turned out to be garbage.
Love it.
But no, I'm very, with games that I enjoy, if you're enjoying it as well, you go for I'm not going to play it as much, so I'm not going to get 50 hours out of it. But if I get 20 out of it and I really enjoyed it, that's still £2 an hour.
Yeah. No, I totally get that.
It's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. I mean,
it's like how often do people pay for season passes to get extra items and stuff on Destiny, on Fortnite? Yeah. I assume probably on Call of Duty, but I don't know.
Season passes on Call of Duty.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Exactly, and you don't even get a lot with them. You just get cosmetic items to make your character look better.
Exactly, and they're normally like 15. Like they're anywhere. Like a season pass can be anywhere from like £8.99 to 20 quid, and it literally normally only survives you about 3 months.
Yeah. They do so with Call of Duty, for example, I'm a big Warzone player, and I thoroughly enjoy Warzone. So, for example, with Warzone, it's a free game. So I don't mind. With the Season Pass, because the game is free, I spend a lot of time on it. So it's like £4, something like that, for a few COD points. But you get free COD points through leveling up anyway. So you might only need a few more COD points to buy the season pass, so you only spend like £4 or whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't mind spending £4 on a game I'm enjoying.
No, definitely not. No, I don't either.
But if I have to buy that game, and then they're cheeky enough to ask for a season pass on top and give you stuff that you should have already had, that's when I start to get mad.
Yeah, I totally get that.
But with Pokemon Snap, I'm enjoying it. I paid 40 quid for it. I've played 2 levels for 2 hours. Can I continue? Yes. Am I going to continue? Yes. I've only spotted about 40 Pokemon, so apparently I'm only like an eighth of the way through the game. Yeah. So judging from if I times my 4 by 8, I should get 30 to 40 hours of gameplay out of it.
Yeah, a solid amount of gameplay out of it. I just realised I missed a comment earlier. I can't pronounce that. Shahar Ali? I'm going to call you Ali. I'm really sorry for totally butchering your name. Hi, Joey and Strawberry Tofu. Hope you're both doing well today. Thank you very much. We hope you're doing well too. And then Moldy said that they'd love to see a Sinnoh-themed DLC.
Do you know what? I actually think that's probably going to be a thing. Now you've said it, I'm going to talk about it. I didn't have this wrote down, but I'm going to actually talk to you about possible DLCs. Because obviously I know some DLCs, there's gaps in the poster that we just saw, where the set list was released, and there's gaps in that set list, which is odd because normally it would be like, oh well.
Yeah, normally it's completed by now. Definitely by now, a week later.
Yeah, so it is strange, but I think that a Sinnoh DLC, a Kanto DLC, a Johto DLC, etc., I don't think that's a bizarre idea.
No, I don't either. Especially Sinnoh is definitely not a bizarre idea, considering how much they are going to be plugging Sinnoh this year.
Yeah, with the remakes, and you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if they go as far as DLCs for Sinnoh would be first to test the water to see how far that goes, and then other DLCs.
Yeah. No, I'm totally with you.
We'll see anyway.
You know, I would love, like in a year, like later down the line, a Christmas DLC or like a holiday-based DLC, if that makes sense. Have like a Halloween-themed thing, a Christmas-themed thing. I'd love that.
That would be amazing. So
I don't think they do it, but I would love it.
No, I don't think so either. But again, Tofu, because you're talking about it, I love how you bring things up and we can just talk about it. So with that, I would like to again say that maybe you're onto something there, because with Animal Crossing, they have seasonal updates.
Right, yeah? I would love a seasonal update.
Animal Crossing is a very, very popular game. But it's a single-player game.
Yeah.
So why can't they have seasonal level updates for Snap, where they add a few Christmas hats and baubles?
I know. You know what? If we get to Halloween and I can redo around the beach or the volcano with Halloween stuff, I will be a happy bunny.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
A happy bunny.
Okay. So yeah, 214 Pokemon in Snap, as opposed to the 63 that were in the first Snap. So very happy with that. If there's DLC, I'll be even happier, and I'd be more than happy to pay for it. That was the conclusion of that. First page gone.
That's that.
Okay.
It's Shahar. Cool. Thank you very much for that. I'm so sorry for butchering it. They also say regional DLCs would be cool for each Pokemon region. Agreed.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I wish they'd do that for Sword and Shield as well. And you know what? I'm going to go back onto what we said 2 weeks ago. I wish they'd just bring out a bloody Pokemon Stadium 3 already, with some dirty battle scenes. Because they have...
Joey's salty, guys.
I am salty. They're bringing out another Nintendo 64 game. There's only one left that I want now. And maybe Snowboard Kids.
Wait, what's the other one that they're bringing out?
No, they've bought out Pokemon Snap.
Got you.
I want Pokemon Stadium now.
Got you.
And Snowboard Kids, quite possibly, but that is being wild cheeky because it's not even a Pokemon game.
I've never even heard of that.
You've not ever heard of Snowboard Kids?
No, I have not.
Okay, so Snowboard Kids is it's like a Mario Kart type game. It's kind of that cartoon-esque type thing of like, it's so random. It's such a random game. I don't know why I said it.
On the N64?
Yeah, it's a great game though. I had a whale of a time playing that game.
I've never seen this before, but that does look spectacular.
It's like Mario Kart. You're playing like these little cartoony, like little anime type things on snowboards.
Yeah, it's like SX. Did you ever play SSX?
No, but I know what it is.
Yeah, there you go.
Like
it looks like a cartoon. Yeah, it looks like a cartoony version of that.
You drive into like question marks, and you, like Mario Kart. I'm really surprised they didn't get sued. You could drive into like question marks like Mario Kart, and instead of like getting bananas and stuff, you get like snowballs you can throw at people.
Oh, that's so fun!
Like lightning and things like that.
Yeah,
it is really good. That sounds snowboard. Like a lot of fun. It sounds really, really basic, and it is super basic. But it was fun when you were a kid.
No, but like it literally sounds like they mixed SSX with Mario Kart and made a game. And these are both two games that I like to play. So
yeah, that's it then. Yeah. So, but yeah, going back to what I was saying, I really, really, really badly want them to bring Pokemon Stadium out, because with the amount of detail they could put into just those small little stadium battles, and heavily concentrate on those with the amazing sound effects that they had on the old game, which I use on my soundboard, they'd just be onto something.
Yeah, they would be. Agreed.
Oh, it'd just be so good. And they've proven that the Switch is powerful enough because the Snap looks bloody beautiful.
Yeah, Snap is amazing. My problem with Snap is that the TV that I'm playing it on isn't good enough to represent how good the game is.
No, it is so nice. It looks really nice. So, yeah. Next we have, new toys available on are based on Pokemon Travel have started appearing, and obviously Travel is probably a
Journey,
very, very poorly translated version of Journey. I'm just trying to find the Z toys.
Oh, what we got? Because you can actually quite often tell what's coming up in the future by the toys.
Let
me have a nosy.
Don't think you'll be able to tell much from this, but it looks bloody
let
cool.
me have a nosy.
I really hope we get them.
Oh, I did see that. No, you can't tell anything from it, but I really love the idea of that. It looks so much fun.
It's basically a battle. It's a battle scene, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's like Pokemon Stadium.
Yeah,
I keep bringing up Pokemon Stadium. I'm just really salty about it.
It's a good game.
So this is close-ups of what these are.
No, they look really, really good.
So of course you've got like little buttons.
Actually, there is one thing to take away from this.
Pikachu?
Ash has currently got a Lucario, right? But we haven't seen any Mega Evolutions, and that toy is a Mega Lucario.
There we are then.
Hey! So that is, considering how much everything else on that is like completely legit to the anime, I would almost take that as like 100% confirmation that we will see more Mega Evolutions in the anime, and that Ash will eventually get his Lucario to Mega Evolve, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Basically, that's what you can take from that, yeah. I just thought the toys looked really cool. Again, Centro Pokemon leaks providing the goods.
Good old Centro.
Reports have emerged that Pokemon Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby for the 3DS have suddenly stopped working.
Yeah, saw that. Oh my god! What, like the internal back? I didn't read the actual thing, but I did scroll past it and was like, "What the hell?" Like, are the internal batteries dying?
They don't have batteries. They're 3DS cartridges.
I wonder why.
The only thing I can think of is they've closed down the 3DS online service, I'm pretty sure, haven't they?
Oh, I think that they have.
Maybe it's bricked the games.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'd be fuming if I had all my Pokemon on there.
I know, like literally, up until when I first moved in with Lindy, so what is that like nearly 2 years ago, she was still playing Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. So like, yeah, and that's not that long ago.
I have a theory I've just thought of, and it's a naughty theory, and it wouldn't put me on. It wouldn't literally I wouldn't put it past Pokemon to do this. Maybe they've accidentally updated the games or purposely bricked the games because they're going to re-release them on the Switch so more people buy them back.
Oh god, I really hope not. That would be so bad if they did that.
I know, but would you put it past Nintendo to do that?
No, because it's pretty genius, in all honesty.
Like, don't get me wrong, I love the games and I'd love to play them again, but bricking them and then reselling them is a bit naughty, isn't it?
It's a bit evil.
Yeah.
It's fully like evil Japanese businessman.
Yeah.
Vibes. Yeah.
He's just sat there going, ha 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 ha, yes.
I'm dead. No, you can't do that.
So.
Oh dear. Right.
But yeah, it's not as sad news.
No, that is. I would be really pissed.
Yeah, if I still had it, I would be really sad. Because that game is a great game.
Yeah, they really are.
So, okay. So, Detective Pikachu news.
Really?
Yes.
What?
So, okay, so this is from again, Centro Pokemon. It's been poorly translated, so excuse me reading this if it makes no sense, because I'm going to read it word for word. The actor Justice Smith, the protagonist of the film Detective Pikachu, confesses in an interview with the Insider Medium that he sees a sequel unlikely.
Yeah.
So, and his words were, "I don't know if it's going to happen. I think we have to bury our hopes. I don't think it's going to happen."
I mean, I can see why, because I mean, the whole point of Detective Pikachu is that Ryan Reynolds was stuck in Pikachu's body, right? Like,
yeah.
So, and he's no longer stuck in Pikachu's body. So, unless you've got some sort of like real gimmicky thing to get him back in Pikachu's body,
or you could do like your own like little spin-off thing where, I don't know, it was like one of the first Pokemon movies, but some of the Pokemon talked, didn't they, to each other? Or they had like subtitles? Or am I imagining that?
I don't think that they did.
I'm imagining that, then ignore me.
I don't think so. Not that I remember.
Was it Pokemon the movie 3 or Pokemon 2000, something like that?
Oh, maybe. Most likely.
Where it was either they were subtitled or.
Oh, are you talking to like, because they did have like Pikachu's Vacation per se, and they did have like, yeah, and they did obviously have the whole thing. Nothing was actually subtitled, if I remember rightly. It's
I'm
just
imagining that then.
Yeah, it's just that it was so well animated that we could tell exactly what they were trying to say to each other.
Okay, yeah, that might be it. I'm not entirely sure what I'm thinking of then.
I think that there is there is an episode in one of the earlier Pokemon seasons where it is a subtitled episode because the Pokemon go off by themselves.
Might be idea. That might be right. But
there is that.
My thing is with Detective Pikachu, and it's been my thing since it came out, is the animations. Oh my god.
It was so good. Give me any side story in that world and I'll eat it up. It doesn't necessarily have to be Detective Pikachu too, but...
Exactly.
But in that world, yes, please.
That world was... Well, it was massively troubled, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was they did good world building in general with it.
It was rough. It looked terrible. I loved it. It almost looked like Riften out of Skyrim. It was like, it was an absolute dive, but it was I want to live there.
It looked like London.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's like it was great, and I want more. And the fact that I don't care if it's a Detective Pikachu 2, I want to see that world knows animations again.
Yeah, I am totally with you on that. With you on that.
So I'm sad in the sense of I don't really care about another Detective Pikachu. I liked Detective Pikachu, don't get me wrong. That's not me saying I didn't like it. I loved the film.
Yeah.
Would I go and watch it again? Yes. Would I see a second one? Probably. Would it be better than the first? Probably not.
Yeah, the second one is never quite as good as the first one. Unfortunately, that's just psychology, though.
The only problem is this with a 2 on things. If a number 1 does well, they're always going to want more. And that, to me, they always then just push out a garbage idea with a terrible everything, and it just doesn't work.
Yeah, there is also
apart from Terminator 2.
There is also something to be said, because there are obviously that does happen, where they just push it out for the sake of pushing it out and it is garbage. But also, the sequel is inherently at a disadvantage when it's released, because you already have an idea of what you want it to be from its predecessor. And if it isn't exactly that, but the problem being that your brain automatically wants the same hormone release, right? So if you see the first movie, you're surprised by how good it is. You get an extra hormone release than your brain was expecting to give you from it. And so unless the second can do exactly the same thing and surprise you with how good it is again.
Yeah.
Even if it's exactly the same level of quality, your brain will still think that it's worse because you won't get that surprise extra hormone boost. Does that make sense?
Makes perfect sense, yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if people are ever like, okay, we're going to make a first film, we're going to make it okay. We're going to make a second film, it's going to be good. We'll make a third film, it's going to be bloody brilliant.
The only thing I think that has ever happened in is Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, or Harry Potter is pretty like that.
Yeah. Harry Potter is pretty like that. Yeah.
Because it goes from 0 to 1,000, and I'm going to kill everyone pretty quick.
Yeah, it does. But those are based obviously on books that were written as entire story. In fact, Lord of the Rings was actually originally written as one large book, and it was only the publisher that made him split it into 3 volumes.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Those are bloody brilliant films. They're so long though.
Yeah. No, they are. But they are fantastic. So yeah, but obviously these are 2 film series based on books that were written as whole world ideas that were then split into different segments. It's not like does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes
you're not making 1 and then making 2 and then making 3. You're making the whole thing and then splitting it down.
Yeah. And to be honest with you, do I really, really, really want a Detective Pikachu 2? No, I'm not really bothered, to be honest.
No. I don't think it would work. Specifically, no. Detective Pikachu 2, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it'll work. That same world, though, with a different story. You know what I'd really like? Like, we seen that, like, back alley Pokemon thing going on.
Yeah.
I'd really like that and be heavily, like, involved with, like, Team Rocket. I would like a dark story like that.
Oh, that would be so fun.
Yeah, it'd be like a different dark side of Pokemon, but it'd still be really cool.
I love that a lot. Nice one, Joe.
Oh, yeah, see? Don't steal my idea or I'm coming for you.
Warner Brothers.
If you come up with that film now, I'm suing you, Warner Brothers and Pokemon.
Was it Warner Brothers? Was it Warner Brothers?
Yeah, it was Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers and Pokemon.
Yeah. Channel Zero says, how's this for an idea? Pokemon Mystery Dungeon movie with the art from Detective Pikachu.
I would be up for that.
Yeah, I would too. I'd be up for that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I can't remember where I got to. Pokemon...
Justice Smith.
Yeah, that's right. Detective Pikachu news. So, the next one is Pokemon Journeys will announce it will launch this summer in the West.
Oh, that's the thing I was mentioning earlier. Pokemon Master Journeys. So the new season of Pokemon Journeys. So it's weird, right? And in Japan, they rebranded it. So it's just Pocket Monsters. And it started in 2019, right? So whenever you search it online, you're always searching for Pocket Monsters 2019. Oh. But yeah, I know, right? But then it got released originally as Pokemon Journeys, and then it's so strange. In Japan, they don't seem to do this multiple season thing. So obviously in Diamond and Pearl, you had you had Diamond and Pearl, and then you had like Sinnoh League victors, and then you had something else. In Black and White, you had Black and White, and then you had Black and White Best Wishes, and then I think another one on top of that. Mm-hmm. They don't do that in Japan. It's really weird.
Okay.
I
don't watch the anime. I just thought it'd be something to bring up to you.
Because
I know you like the anime, so...
I do. Master Journeys. I'm excited for it, but I'm a little bit confused for the sake of YouTube, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like, because I don't know, so I write my titles as Pokemon Journeys instead of Pocket Monsters 2019, because even though I'm watching the Japanese version, Pokemon Journeys, labeling it as that, makes sure that it gets more views, because I'm going to get the English dub people later on down the line when that episode eventually gets released in. But at what point do I start naming them Pokemon Master Journeys? I'm just not going to know until it's actually released.
I wouldn't start naming it in Pokemon Master Journeys until it announces it's called that in English.
No, I know. The problem being the delay. Does that make sense? Because it's like however many episodes, like 20 episodes or something behind.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, not that really matters.
No, yeah. So I just thought that'd be a nice, fun thing to announce, though, for you. I'm assuming you already know.
I do.
I took it though. I was on the off chance that you didn't know, but. My
Discord, even if I don't find it, my Discord tells me.
Yeah. That's what I thought. By the way, guys, our Discords, both of them are in the description if you'd like to join. So, guess what?
Go on.
The Nintendo Switch has outsold the Game Boy Advance.
Really?
Yes.
No way. That's so cool.
How many do you think that is?
Oh my god, I've got no idea. Like, literally not a freaking clue. And I don't even know whether we're talking millions or billions, in all honesty.
Millions.
I don't know. I really don't know.
I think the number will shock you, to be honest with you.
Go on. Throw it at me.
So, the Nintendo Switch has now sold 81.51 million units.
Wow. Oh my god.
That is a lot.
Is the Game Boy Advance, what's the best-selling Nintendo console so far?
Pretty sure that it's either the Game Boy or the Wii.
Okay.
I shall Google.
Have a nosy. Real quick, I'm just going to answer this question from Hollow Raichu. Is Pokemon Journeys the one where Ash finally has a good team with Dragonite Gengar? It is. He actually has a good competitive team. He has Lucario, he has Gengar, he has his Dragonite, he's got a Dracovish. Yeah. I know, and Infernape's returning. And Infernape's returning as well. So no, yeah, this is the one where Ash is like, I'm actually going to be a world champion, and his team actually shows that he's trying. So, he's not like going into like gym battles with like a Grookey, if that makes sense. So, like he normally does.
Yeah. So the best-selling console of all time is the PlayStation 2 with 157 million units.
Wow, that actually surprises me.
Yeah. The next one is the Nintendo DS, which sold 154.9 million.
Ow.
Then it's the Game Boy with 118.69 million. Then it's the PlayStation 4 with 112 million. And then the normal PlayStation with 102 million. Then the Nintendo Wii, which these were in 2020 as well.
Okay, so only
the Nintendo Wii was 101 million. The Nintendo Switch actually sits at the bottom of this list with 63 million, but it's now surpassed this week the Game Boy Advance at 81 million. So
what number do you believe it's sitting at then, if it's just taken over the Game Boy Advance?
It sits just below the Xbox 360, which is 85 million, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 9th on the all-time top console selling list at the moment.
Nice.
And the Nintendo DS is second, and the PS2 is first.
That's not bad at all.
No, and
ninth all time.
9th of all time, and it's still going strong in its lifespan. It's not ever said that it's going to be ending soon.
No.
It's not said that it's going to be, coming to an end. It's still bringing out good games. It's got games that are announced for the very, very late future, like Metroid, which don't even have a date yet. Breath of the Wild 2, which is meant to be the end of the year, but we still don't know that. I think that's going to get pushed as well. Yeah. Like, we've got Arceus, we've got some banging games coming up for the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, we do.
And they're not looking at slowing down. They're taking their foot off the pedal, so, which is good.
It is.
I like that, because the more games that, like I always say, the more games I don't want to play, the better, because that means at least they're bringing out games. Because if I don't want to play them, someone else will.
Yeah, definitely.
Whereas if there's just games that I do want to play, then it's very generic and boring, and you need to change it. Because if you bring out just Mario, Zelda, and Pokemon on one console, it's not going. Well, it might survive, but just.
Yeah, no, you need a variety.
Yeah.
People appreciate a variety,
and they're doing well, obviously.
Yeah, definitely. Still going strong.
Yeah, absolutely. So where do you think that Pokemon sits on the Nintendo chart?
Snap or Sword and Shield?
Sword and Shield.
6th or 7th?
Not far off.
Oh, what are we at?
We're at 5th. So we're not 5 on the all-time top-selling game, and it sold 21 million copies.
Wow. Yeah, no, I think I do remember hearing. Is it actually Pokemon's top-selling game of all time? Sorry.
Oh, shall I Google it?
Let's have a note. Yeah,
I'm
let's have a
not
nosy.
actually sure.
I do remember, I think I remember hearing somewhere that it was like, if it's not the best selling Pokemon game of all time, then it's definitely like one of the top, because there was this whole thing of like people are complaining about it loads because of like the national decks and stuff, and people were like boycott decks malarkey.
Yeah.
And but then they obviously went and bought it anyway.
Yeah. So
Oliver Raichu says, and Gary's coming back. Yeah, Gary is coming back. We don't know how many episodes he's back for, but it looks like he'll be back for at least like I would estimate like a good at least two. I'm going to go for, because they're doing like a mini arc where they go to the Crown Tundra, and I think he's involved in that in some way, shape, or form.
So just loading.
Yeah, it's cool.
That's not working, so ignore that.
God damn it. I'll tell you what, while we're trying to find that, sorry to interrupt, Joey, but do you mind if we take a quick toilet break?
Absolutely, of course we can. I will go and Google that, and we shall be right back for a quick break.
In a second, guys. Sorry.
And we're back in the room.
Hello, hello, hello. There we go.
So,
right, did you find out?
no, I didn't. Why didn't I find out? I am an idiot.
Oh, wait.
You know when you walk away and you were like, I swear I was meant to be looking for something.
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
So...
Yeah, well, I can't even remember what you meant to be looking up, in all honesty.
Best-selling Pokemon game.
Oh, that was it.
So... the best-selling Pokemon game of all time is Pokemon Blue, Red, and Green, and it had a lifetime sale of 31.38 million.
Oh, I did not know that it was the OGs. No way.
The OGs.
They've never actually beaten themselves.
So, the next best, is Pokemon Gold and Silver at 23 million.
How many units did Sword and Shield sell?
So far, it's sold 18.22 million, which is wrong because we know it's actually now at 21 million. So it's
21 million. It's just under Gold and Silver, then, isn't it?
Just under Gold and Silver now.
It's super high up there.
Yeah,
it's just
it's nearly second.
Catching up.
Which is insane.
Carl says that Pokemon Emerald will always be their favourite.
Yeah, Emerald was a bloody great game. So, I loved the first 3 gens, and it's really difficult for me to put any of them in front of each other because they were all so brilliant in their own ways. Like Gold and Silver and Crystal were brilliant. They brought day and night. That was phenomenal at the time. And obviously, you could go back to Kanto anyway, so I probably should have Gold and Silver as actually my favourites, because you can go back anyway, but just when I was playing Yellow and the Pikachu was following me around, there's just, there was no better feeling when you saw your little Pikachu happy and had a little heart above his head.
I know, you were like, finally, you're my friend!
You love me! So yeah, that for me would be the best always, but yeah. So Pokemon is 5th in the all-time Nintendo Switch chart.
Not bad.
21 million, and the only ones above it are your generic Mario Kart.
Makes sense.
The ones
Smash Bros.
I think Smash Bros.
I'm
pretty sure Animal Crossing is up there as well.
Makes sense.
Yeah, your other very big sellers.
Yeah.
And I think Breath of the Wild as well.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense too.
Which was a unit seller at the time, so that makes sense. So, that's that for that. I believe I've covered. Yeah, I believe I've covered. I have. So, okay. So we have a list of upcoming Nintendo Switch titles.
Oh, that's fun.
So, this is the upcoming list. Some have dates to be announced.
Okay. But basically in order, give or take? In order of release, do we reckon?
Yeah. Yes. So you got Pokemon Snap.
Yeah.
You got Famicom Detective Club. The Missing Heir, which comes out the 14th of next month. And you got Famicom Detective Club, The Girl Who Stands Behind.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, which again, these were all again on Centro Pokemon. So you got Miitopia.
Oh, that's the demo. People have been really enjoying the demo of that, haven't they?
I've no idea.
I don't know what good things.
It looks fun because it's mini games, but with your Miis.
Yeah, no, I've seen it. I'll probably download the demo at some point.
Yeah, so you've got DC Superhero Girls Team Power, which comes out in June. Then you got Mario Golf Super Rush, which also comes out in June. Then you got The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD, which comes out in July.
Happy days.
And then E3.
Oh my god, yeah.
Then.
Yeah, it should be, shouldn't it?
So we've got we've got no official release dates for these. A lot of these are to be announced or late 2021/2.
Yeah.
So you've got Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. You've got Arceus as early 2022, which I'm assuming will be the same time as Snap, so in a year around this time, because they always do. They always, the thing is with Nintendo is they always have a big game come out in the spring.
Yeah, I feel like they like their games. Yeah, they do. I feel like they like a winter release, and they like a release for spring because they know that everybody will buy it in either the Easter holidays kind of time period or the summer holidays.
Something to do, isn't it, of a night time in the summer. Also, you've got to remember your Call of Duties, your FIFAs, your generic big system selling games as my camera turns off. the big, I'm going to say the big publishers, the big boys, they usually release their games all at the same time to try and compete with each other.
Yes, they do.
Which I find very generic and boring. Could you imagine if one of them decided to think differently and be like, hang on, guys, everyone releases their games at Christmas. We will release ours in April. Because no games come out in April.
And there's no competition.
There's no competition. That's what Pokemon have done with Pokemon Snap. They don't have anything to compete with. No. They've gone off by themselves, done their own thing as usual.
It's winning.
And they've probably sold well.
Yeah.
Animal Crossing also came out, I think, around March, April. Which was,
I think you're right. In all honesty, yeah, I think you are right. Yeah. It was right. No, Animal Crossing came out, I think, 1 week or 2 weeks after the first lockdown in the UK was announced, which I think was at the end of March.
Nobody could bloody find it.
I know.
I'm playing it because it was in lockdown.
Yeah, Animal Crossing. So I reckon Animal Crossing was released early April, if I had to remember rightly. So about a year ago, give or take.
So again, these again, like I said, Arceus early 2022, Splatoon 3.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
2022, no early or late, just 2022. You've got Project Triangle Strategy. No idea what that is, but again, it says 2022. Apparently, it's a big game because it's on the big games list.
Oh, okay.
But it's right next to Bayonetta. So Bayonetta 3 to be announced. Metroid Prime 4 to be announced, and the sequel to Breath of the Wild to be announced.
Speaking of all of these lists, Hollow Raichu first of all says Gold is definitely their favourite, and Shahar says, "Are you guys excited about the new Legends Arceus games? It's going to be more open world instead of a linear story." We have talked about this a lot in previous podcasts, but long story short, TLDR. Yeah, we're fucking excited.
Yes. The answer is yes. We are so excited. You know what, Tofu? This could be our big battle game.
Oh, it could be. Oh, I'd be well excited about that.
I am as well. I've got a tingle in my toes. So I'm excited for. I'm actually gonna go as far to say I'm more excited for Arceus than I was of the new Pokemon Snap, and I am a Pokemon Snap fanboy.
That's a big thing for our Joey to say.
Yeah, I got Pokemon Snap sat right here, sealed.
I have it. I've just realised that I need to angle it differently. There we go. Ta-da.
Oh yeah, ta-da! Yes, I have my two Pokemon Snaps 20 years apart, sat next to each other.
Oh, it's so lovely. I love your little display of stuff.
And
my displays are a lot. My displays are a lot emptier. Do you like my OG Pikachu that's sitting down there?
I do. Yeah, I do like that. To be fair, I got my Pikachu. My Pikachu sat here. He's squashed at the moment. He's not having a good time.
I wonder whether he still works. I'm not even sure whether he's got batteries in him.
My dad the other day, he went in the loft.
Hang on.
Oh my god.
His ears, and he doesn't light up and his ears don't wiggle anymore, but he still makes noises.
My dad found this the other day in the loft.
That's a beast. When the hell did you get that?
This was a long time ago. Got a tail and everything.
Beast. I love it.
It is a Tommy Toys Meowth.
Ah, Takara Tomy.
Yeah.
Biggest toy makers in Japan. Actually, he might be worth quite a lot. The Takara Tomy retro Pokemon stuff is normally worth quite a bit, especially if it's in good nick.
It's not too bad. It's in better days, but it's not bad. So,
oh, no. Sorry, we went a bit off track there, guys.
we always do. We always do this. This is why our podcast lasts. Like, I've had absolutely nothing to talk about. I've only got 3 pages of stuff, and we're already an hour and a half in.
I know. I love it.
So yeah. The list of upcoming games which I showed you. So Nintendo just broke the record set by the Wii and DS with the most profit made in history from any console.
Oh, that makes sense because the Wii was a lot cheaper. Wii was like £99 if I remember right when it came out.
Sure with a game it was like $129.99 with a game.
Yeah, I remember selling that thing. That was like the era that I worked at games. So yeah, £99, 120 with a game.
And no one on the first Christmas of the Wii could buy a Wii because there was no Wii.
There were none. They were out of stock everywhere.
Yeah,
it was a nightmare.
My uncle at the time. I say my uncle at the time. My uncle at the time in like the time period worked went to Germany a lot.
I remember you saying.
He got me a Mom was trying to buy it for ages.
Yeah.
And Mom couldn't get hold of it, so my mom asked my uncle, "Oh, while you're over in Germany, do you think you could try and have a look at the toy shops over there?" And apparently there was one left in this one store, and he bought it all the way back from Germany to
Couldn't you not play certain games on it because it was like region locked or something, if I remember rightly?
No, it worked fine.
Oh, my bad. Oh, never mind. I'm thinking of somebody else then.
No, mine worked okay, yeah. As far as I'm aware, I could play my Wii Sports. After Christmas dinner we played Wii Sports, and then over the night time I started off Twilight Princess for the second time because I had it on the GameCube.
Nice.
Bloody again, fantastic game. I
loved that it was backwards compatible, the Wii.
Oh yeah, because you could flip the side drawer off and it had GameCube controller slots.
Yeah. No, I used to love that so much.
It's a fantastic console, honestly. It was so bloody brilliant.
Especially for £99.
Especially for £99, yeah, because the GameCubes at the time was still like 50 quid. So you were getting a whole new console with motion controls, which were new at the time, for 50 quid essentially, because you could play your GameCube and sell it.
Utter bargain.
Yeah, madness. So yeah, it just broke the Nintendo just broke the record set by the Wii and the DS for the most profit made in history of any console.
Damn.
So, how much do you think it is?
Profit?
Yeah. Profit. This isn't sales. This is profit.
No. Profit. You know, I actually don't know. I really don't know.
Let me just translate this because this is a big number.
It's a big number. Big boy.
Yeah.
Ooh, hang on. While you're doing that, Moldy said that Project Triangle Strategy has a really cool demo, by the way. And Hero says, as soon as I said Pokemon Pinball a while back, I was playing while listening in the background. Wait, what? I'm not sure if that sentence makes sense, Channel Zero. Either that or I'm reading it wrong, and I'm sorry. As soon as I said Pokemon Pinball a while back, I was playing while listening in the background. Yeah, no, I'm lost. I'm completely lost. How are we doing on translating that big number?
The number's so big that I'm having to find a pronunciation thingy in Google.
Oh my god! Okay. No way!
Okay.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
It was 55.26 billion yen. Obviously, we know yen is a lot, so it's now 640.63 billion yen, and it's been set by the Nintendo Switch.
Oh, wow!
And this number, translated into English Great British Pounds, is this. As it's not reading it.
Oh,
I can read it actually, because it's just translated it for me. 4,157,553.
what?
Pounds.
That's not as much profit as I would have thought it would have been.
No.
I guess they made more profit off the games.
Yeah, it must be.
Huh. Yeah, that's actually taken me by surprise. Because 4 million, if you say like 4 million, like that's 8 times the worth of my mum's house.
Yeah.
So yeah, in fact, I'm pretty sure that my mum's house is worth like 750,000. So yeah, so actually, like, it's not even 8 times my mum's house. 714.
Okay, so copy and paste text here. Select all, paste.
Yeah, no, that's genuinely not as much profit as I thought it would be.
157,553.95.
That's in Great British Pounds, though.
Yeah, no, I know.
We know our numbers. Our pound is a million times stronger than the yen.
Yeah, it is. I think it's 100. If I remember rightly, it's 100 yen equals about $1, and $1, and I think it's £1 is about. No, $1 is like 70 cents. If I'm not sorry, $1 is about 70 pence even.
Oh God. Oh
God.
No.
No, am I very wrong?
1 yen is 0.0065 pound.
No, 100 yen.
Sorry, 100 yen.
100 yen I think is $1.
100 yen is 65 pence.
I was 5
very
feet off.
Close. Yes,
I
very
was
close.
5 pence off. Hey, there we go.
So I was gonna say, that's really weak.
No, 100 yen.
But everything over there is super expensive, isn't it? It's like 5,000 yen for like something like a chocolate bar or something.
But it's also like a yen is like, you can compare that to pennies, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's more like 500 yen is like a chocolate bar, if that makes sense. Which, if you think about it, like 500 pennies, £5 an expensive chocolate bar, but not totally like.
Is it outrageous? No. Is it?
No, it's outrageous. It's a little bit pricey. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard Japan's very expensive.
I've heard can be very expensive to go on holiday. Yeah.
I would love to go on holiday to Japan, but I don't think I'll be able to go to Japan. But I would love to go to Japan.
I would love to. It's the dream one day.
Yeah, I want to go to Japan, and I want to go to Canada as well. Yeah,
Canada would be good. Me and Mikey were actually talking the other day, really off topic for a second. Did you know that they excavated the whole city of Troy and they now know exactly where it is? It's in Turkey, of all places. You know, like Helena of Troy.
No.
The film Troy with like Brad Pitt and he plays Achilles. No?
I know what the film is, but I have not seen it.
Oh, no, but it's based off like a real story.
Okay.
Right, like it's based off classical civilization, like it's based off like ancient Greek mythology and stories, etc.
Yes.
But Troy was a real place, and and the whole like Trojan horse thing is a real thing that happened. And they thought they didn't know where it was for ages, and then like literally about 2 years ago they found it. And they've excavated it, so you can now they've dug down because it was all buried in sand, and they've dug down, and now you can walk around Troy. Like you can Pompeii.
That's cool.
Yeah. Sorry. That was really off topic.
It's very random, but it's quite cool. So, So it's now 640.63 billion yen in a profit in a year, which it sounds like a lot. It's not a lot, but it's still the most profit from a console ever in history.
Which is crazy in its own right.
Yeah. Which is now obviously the Switch's new title, and it was the Wii's. So they've broke their own record.
And they're obviously not doing bad.
They're not doing bad, especially considering at the moment, you know, you got to think about it. 4 sets of Pokemon a year. You know, that's stupid money. Pokemon series, Pokemon games, Zelda's doing well, Mario's doing well, merch, they've got Nintendo World.
Everything's selling out.
Everything's selling out. They hate us and won't give us more.
Yep.
Oh, it's just annoying. I hate Nintendo so bad.
It's a love-hate relationship.
It really is. So, one of the last things, according to sources which we spoke about before, according to sources, the new Pokemon anime merch will also be more lenient and focusing on Sinnoh. Yeah.
I showed you the fans and stuff. Yeah, from the merch that I've seen.
Obviously, we've just seen the battle set.
Yeah.
It's
from what I've seen hanging around, very Sinnoh based.
It's very, it's Sinnoh heavy, if that doesn't.
I'm about to ask a really stupid question. Is Absol Gen 4?
I believe Absol is Gen 3, because I remember having him in my team in Emerald, I believe.
Ignore me then.
I'm gonna Google that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
You might... No, I think you're right. I just couldn't remember. My brain went, ugh.
Yeah, first game, Ruby and Sapphire.
Never mind. Ignore me.
Okay, so this is the last thing I've got wrote down, but this is a good one for you. And this, we're going back to Pokemon Snap, and I hope you guys don't mind. I know we've spoke about Snap quite a lot, and I do apologise. But this is a good one, and I think you're going to like this. So, Centro Pokemon noticed that in the Pokemon Snap first ever announcement trailer, there was a Shroomish.
But it's not in the final game.
They went to the spot that the Shroomish was in, which I believe was in the field, they said. It's not there. In any form. It's not even there in any of the levels. Day, night, maxed out level, it's not there. So, it's,
I do quite like that, you're right.
Yeah, I thought you would. So basically, Centro Pokemon's statement was this. In the Pokemon Snap trailer, Shroomish appears. However, in the main game, it appears to have been removed. And then it goes on to quote, maybe that is a sign of there will be added updates / DLC. That is a... Because why would you take a Pokemon out? You completely take it out, bear in mind. And it's so random, like, fair enough, you know.
Shroomish is well random.
It's a random one.
Yeah, that is a well random one, huh?
But it's also on a level that's actually there.
You know what? Centro Pokemon are normally pretty on the money. If they're thinking DLC, I'm thinking DLC.
They're aiming towards the fact of, why would they remove it?
No, I don't know.
And if they have removed it, that would then aim towards, well, it's going to be there at some point. Therefore, updating the levels sometime in the future.
Yeah, now, it's not like you ran out of space. No, it's not like we exist in that world anymore.
It's not like a Shroomish is going to take up a lot of megabytes. Let's be honest.
No.
I can't imagine a Shroomish to take up as much of the level as, say, the Wailord.
Yeah, I know.
Which literally makes the Switch bottleneck.
It struggles. It does struggle with that Wailord.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised. He's a big boy.
He's a big boy. He's a lot for it to figure out. Yeah.
So my point is, and Centro Pokemon's was the removal of a Pokemon, and that's only one that they've noticed. There could have been others that were there before, that weren't in the trailer but were just in the game before in general, before the trailer was released, that have also been removed for whatever reason. Whether that just be due to the fact of DLC, no room on the game, updates, don't know.
No.
It's random, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's a nice piece of information. Yeah,
I'm glad you like that. I'm going to leave you with that mystery, because that's the last thing I got to talk about.
I hope that it leads to DLC. I really do, because I think it'll be a really missed opportunity if it isn't.
Yeah, no, I absolutely agree. I can't see if there is a need for something Nintendo most of the time do pull through. I'm not getting my hopes up because I've done this before and they've disappointed me. But I would very much like DLC.
Definitely.
Hopefully. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
So,
all right.
Do you have any news? I'm sorry. I know we've been gone for 2 weeks, and I'm sorry this is only like, nearly 2 hours, which is a normal one, really. But genuinely, when you were gone, there was barely anything announced.
So, before literally, earlier today, does anybody else remember Poketoon? It was a short video that was released on the official Pokemon YouTube channel, and it was of a Scraggy and I think a Mimikyu. Okay. Yeah, a Mimikyu and Scraggy, and it was done in like a Looney Tunes style. Did you watch it, Joey?
No, that sounds fun.
It's really good. You should watch it. Yeah, it's on the official Pokemon YouTube channel. I did a reaction video to it. It came out a while ago. Mm-hmm. I want to say at least a year ago.
Yeah.
And it was a big hit, but it was a bit random. Everybody was like, what the hell was that? Is there going to be more? And we heard nothing. So literally earlier today, the Pokemon Company announces that new episodes of Poketoon are coming. The new animated series from the internet that began with Mimikyu and Scraggy. And then it gives us a little poster that includes 5 little snapshots of animations that we should expect. So the first one that we've got is this picture of this little boy with a Magikarp.
Oh, that's nice. It's like a wallpaper.
Yeah. Then we've got somebody with their little Nidoran, which is kind of cute.
Yeah.
Looks like we'll be getting a Pancham story in that style. And a Gengar story. This one's my favourite because the Gengar is in like little dresses and is freaking out.
Oh.
I don't know how you can see that, but
I don't know how you could put a dress on a ghost.
There he is. Look at him.
Oh.
That one amuses me a lot. The Gengar one, and then this other one,
hair bubble on his ear,
which has got a slug. Is that a Slugma?
It looks like a Slugma in an oven.
Slugma in an oven, which is a bit strange. But yeah. So yeah, 5 new stories announced to be coming to the Pokemon official YouTube channel in a Looney Tunes. Specifically, it's like a real. The real old style Betty Boop, like Steamboat Willie original Disney, where it's. Have you ever played Cuphead?
I haven't played. Well, actually, that's a lie. I have played Cuphead at EGX.
Okay.
So
you know what animation style I'm talking about,
though? Yes, very old Mickey Mouse.
That's the animation style that these will all be in then.
That sounds really fun.
It should be. So yeah, it does sound really fun, doesn't it? Because the Mimikyu and Scraggy one was really good. Yeah. So that was like literally released about literally about a few hours ago, which is quite fun. What else have we got? Then Eevee Heros, actually the title of this video, and we haven't even talked about it, Joey.
Oh, I hadn't wrote it down. I am an idiot. I've got pictures. I've got pictures of 4. So I'm glad you brought that up.
I also have pictures. So then there's a couple of bits of TCG news. One of them, the main one, I guess, being Eevee Heroes, which is obviously the title of this video. The Eevee set. People are hyped for it, man. It's a set around Eevee. People are hyped for it. Have you been looking forward to it, Joey?
Yeah, I have. I've got the picture here ready. I am prepared.
Cool. I've got individual photos of the cards. So we've got.
Yeah, you do the individuals. I've got the pack art here.
We've got starring all your favorite evolutions. We've got the Flareon. We've got a
Vaporeon.
My phone does not want to.
There we
go. Vaporeon. We've got Glaceon, Jolteon, Espeon. This is my favourite and the one that's caused the most controversy. What are your thoughts and opinions, Joey, on the Umbreon VMAX?
I think it looks nice. What's wrong with it?
People are pissed about the toes. I'm not joking. People are really pissed about those toes.
Why?
I don't know. I do agree. it looks like it's done in a slightly different, like it's more painterly. I'm not sure whether I'm going to be able to get it to focus very well, but I do agree that it's definitely in a more painterly style to the others.
Don't collect it then if you don't like it. Give it to me.
I know, right? Yeah, it's definitely in a more painterly style than the others.
Yeah, I like the Espeon. That's nice.
Yeah, but people are pissed about those toes.
I don't know why. I mean, I'm not normally. I don't look straight at someone's toes, but if you do, that's absolutely fine. But
I'm prominent in the picture.
They are quite there, aren't they? They're like, what?
I like them. I think that they look good. Oh dear, which made me chuckle. But the big thing about Eevee Heroes was that the pre-orders went live the other day. I want to say this was literally like 2 or 3 days ago that the order went live.
So I think it was Thursday or Friday.
So I literally, Ludkins actually did an article on it. So if we have a nosy through that, Eevee Heroes Japanese release bottled by resellers sells out immediately.
Yeah, it's gone.
Pre-orders for the Japanese release of Eevee Heroes, including booster boxes, the VMAX special set, and the Eeveelution special box featuring the beautiful Espeon VMAX promo, which I think we mentioned not in the last stream, if I remember rightly.
In the last video, that's right.
Yeah, the Espeon sitting on the houses were recently released on the Japanese Pokemon Center. This is just pre-orders, by the way, guys. However, the release was plagued with issues that will seem familiar to Western Pokemon collectors. While the site was largely non-functional for anyone attempting to purchase items themselves, Western-based resellers using purchasing bots secured massive amounts of the allocations.
Yeah.
I think, to my knowledge, they were securing at least 9 or 10 boxes at a time per one bot.
Yeah. And then there's thousands of bots. And
they sold out in minutes because of it.
Yeah.
Which means that the Eevee Heroes, despite being a Japanese exclusive set, most likely it's not been officially announced to come out in the UK at any time, and I can't imagine it coming out in the UK at any time. Like, how are you going to fit those into any of our like sets? It doesn't really make sense.
They might. So I learned a little bit of Japanese stuff today with a Cosmic Collectible. Because they sell a lot of Japanese stuff. So
do you reckon it will get put into one of our sets?
They were saying no, and they also said that our sets, which I didn't know, our sets and their sets differ a lot. So they have cards that we don't.
Oh yeah, loads. Yeah.
Like a lot. I didn't know that, to be honest.
Especially special art promo cards, like I can't remember his first name, but the Scream, the painting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll know the Pikachu special promo of the Scream.
Yeah, I do bloody.
Macho
Pikachu or something like that. It's called Macho or Macho or something like that.
Oh, Munch. It's because the artist I think it's Edvard Munch.
Yeah.
If I remember rightly, I can't remember the first name exactly, but it's definitely a Munch painting. So that's Japanese exclusive. You've got all of the cosplay Pikachu cards. They're Japanese exclusive. Mario and Luigi promo Pikachus. They're Japanese exclusive.
Guess what? I don't own any of them.
No, really, they are really expensive.
Collector, and I can't afford them. I can't afford to pay £400 for one card. It's just not going to happen.
No, that's true. I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be able to afford it. So we do get there are quite a lot of especially promo cards, and we'll get to that in a minute as well, because there are new promo cards coming out that very often don't come out, and there can be, if I remember rightly, there are sets that we don't, special sets like this Eevee Heroes thing that we don't get translated into English, but the promo cards are more likely not to than the sets. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Anyway,
I know you've gone on about the Japanese ones a lot, but I want to try and make us feel a little bit better. At least we're getting Chilling Rain, and it looks bloody gorgeous. No,
Chilling Rain does look lovely. I am really, really excited for it.
I found this card earlier, and I'm sure I've probably showed it you before, but I want to show it you again because it's.
Oh no! Yeah, I know. I love that card. My favorite alt art is the Zeraora alt art.
Oh, I've not seen that.
Oh, I've seen. I think T-Rex might have pulled it if I remember rightly, because he's been opening up Japanese cards.
He has, hasn't he? Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, so I think this might be the first time ever that a Japanese exclusive set has mostly sold to Western bots.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. The bots in America especially.
They're so
bad. Like the Pokemon Center First for Figures Charizard sold out in like seconds, and the one person got 400 with bots, even though it was only a one per person.
So bad. Which, moving on, gives me fear for what the new Pikachu stamp promos are going to be like when it comes to them being released. In all honesty, it gives me massive fears. I'm
not getting them. I'm not going to get my
You're not?
Up. No.
Oh,
I couldn't even get hold of special delivery Pikachu for less than £400 at the time.
He's a lot cheaper now?
He's a lot cheaper now, but I still can't get hold of them.
There are new, and honestly, I think these might be the most beautiful promo cards I've ever seen Pokemon do. In all honesty, like in my personal opinion. So first one being, so these are coming with a set of exclusive Pokemon stamps that are going to be based off actual Pokemon cards, and I'll show you those in a second. But there are two promo cards that come with them. This Pikachu and this Cramorant, and they are both based off traditional Japanese painting.
I didn't see the Cramorant.
Oh, they're really, really beautiful. The Cramorant's really nice and stuff.
I know you sent me the Pikachu, and I was like, I need that Pikachu. God damn it!
The stamps themselves are actually really cool. Yeah. So do a zoom in of the Charizard. So they're going to come with a set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's going to be a set of 10 stamps. And they're all going to be Pokemon cards. The first two are going to be the full versions of that lady and the Cramorant, because they're actually cropped for the cards. And then look at this beast of a stamp.
Oh my god.
Literally, yeah. So we've got Charizard, we've got Blastoise, we've got Venusaur, and then at the bottom we've got some more modern cards. We've got Scorbunny, Yamper, Gravette, Zacian, and Zamazenta.
Oh my god, I love that. They're really cool.
A literal holo Charizard stamp, which is very, very, yeah. But unfortunately, I do expect quite a lot of them going to scalpers and bots, because again,
especially that Pikachu. That's going to be an expensive card. Look how nice it is.
It's so nice. I genuinely think they're the nicest cards I've ever seen. I'm not joking. They're just flat out. They are my favourite Pokemon cards that have ever been announced.
Oh, don't.
I'm so sorry, Joey.
I'm not going to be able to get hold of them anyway, so.
We'll see. It hasn't actually been officially released how we're going to be able to get a hold of them yet. If that makes you feel any better, it might be that you have to get them through post offices in Japan, because they are a collaboration between Pokemon and the Japanese post office.
Fair enough.
So yeah, each box. So it says. So Poke Beach says Japan Post is teaming up with Pokemon to release a unique Pokemon TCG stamp collection. So they come in a box together. Each box will come with a sheet of real postage stamps featuring Pokemon TCG cards and Japanese style artwork of Pikachu and Cramorant. Mm-hmm. 2 full art promo cards of Pikachu and Cramorant, and 3 stickers featuring Pikachu, Eevee, and Charizard. Let me see if I can just get a zoom in of those stickers real quick. I
wonder how much they are to buy in Japan.
This is what the box is going to look like.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and then the stickers, the Pikachu, Charizard, that's the Charizard sticker. It's fairly generic Charizard.
Oh, it's still cool though.
And then Pikachu's, they're very much like Pokken versions of them, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So they will all come with those. And the Pokemon TCG Family Box Set, which I actually don't know what that is. There will be an initial print run of 80,000 boxes, with more possibly printing in the future, depending on demand. The box will release on August 25th and cost 4,000 yen, or about $37. Pre-orders will open July 26th at 9 a.m. in Japan. but it doesn't say where or how, which is a bit confusing.
Probably they'll announce that closer to the time. Maybe just the post office is...
Maybe. And then Japan Post will also be releasing individual stamp sheets featuring even more TCG cards and Pokemon artwork, which I actually didn't even see before. These ones are actually very fun. So you're going to be able to get a stamp that literally looks like the back of a Pokemon card, just like a standard stamp.
Oh, that's cool.
It's just pretty fun, yeah. And a few other different like basic common cards, etc. from all over sets.
Okay, sounds fun.
Yeah. I really like it.
I'm looking forward to not being able to get those.
I really want them. I don't think... I'm not even a Pikachu collector, and I don't think I've wanted a pair of cards so bad ever.
Yeah, it does look really nice. Never mind.
What can you do? That is, I think, about it, though.
Yeah, it's been a short one considering we haven't spoken in 2 weeks.
All right. Let's see if we've got any more comments. Oh, Channel Zero said, I mentioned Pokemon Pinball when I came here, and after saying it, I went and downloaded it and have been playing it. Nice.
Love Pokemon Pinball.
Super out of context, but have you guys seen the Venom 2 movie trailer? They also say, no, I have not.
I have not, no.
Really enjoyed the first movie, though. Did you, Joey?
I can't remember the first movie. I have watched
it.
Oh
my god.
I can't remember anything about it.
Hollow Raichu says that makes sense though because they sailed east from the south of Greece, but I didn't know they actually found it. That's cool. You're talking about Troy. Thank you for knowing what I was going on about. Much appreciated it. And then Moldy was just confirming I was Gen 3. No, fairly short news.
Short but good. Well, next week we will be talking about the McDonald's release because that's only going to be 2 days away.
I think I swear I already told you the story. Next week I don't get any internet until the 19th.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
Pokemon Snap next week then.
I'm so sorry, guys.
But no, we can talk about Pokemon Snap and the McDonald's things which will be happening 2 days after the stream. So
that's a good. Yeah.
I'm sure we'll have a lot to talk about when you get back with people trying to stab each other for Pokemon cards in McDonald's.
Oh, don't even.
They've already said they're going to limit it, aren't they, to 1 meal and 1 additional toy per person.
Yes, they have. I'm trying to get something organised with my mum, so I'm quite lucky in that my mum is a childminder. I'm trying to organise it so that I buy her and her friends, children that they're looking after, Pokemon Happy Meals in one big lot, and then I will take the extras from each Happy Meal.
Yeah, it's like, I will have that, thank you, little boy.
They all get the cards that come in their Happy Meal, but I will be taking advantage of this to be getting my extra packets.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't blame you. I myself am going to have to travel up to McDonald's at least once a day.
Ah, no.
It's like a train journey of 20 minutes. And then a 20-minute walk.
Intense.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Not a fan. Did you ever pull the peach?
No, I've still got 2 more packs left though, to be fair.
Okay.
So I shall try. I can't see it's been that bad. What's he say? BTG.
Oh, BTG card collector. Can't see it being that bad, to be honest. The McDonald's promos. No, because they're going to be old here, with what they've confirmed. So
we are sensible in this country. We will not ask to buy a whole crate of McDonald's Pikachu Pokemon packs.
Well, I might ask for about 30, but in all fairness, I'll be buying 30 Happy Meals for 30 children. So
But you don't need 1,500 packs, do you?
No, I do not need that many.
Because that's what people were doing. People were buying a whole box of them.
I know.
Idiots. So, but oh well.
What can you do?
No, exactly. Okay, so you're not here next week, of course.
No, I am not, which is a shame. I would not just say if maybe we could organise something for that Wednesday that I do get the internet instead.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. That Wednesday is when you get the McDonald's.
No, the Wednesday is not. I'm not going to get the McDonald's on the Wednesday. I'm going to get the McDonald's on Thursday. But if you wanted to do an evening stream on that Wednesday, or maybe I reckon we could probably figure something out, being the point, and it not be a completely podcastless week.
Okay, yeah, perhaps we can do a Wednesday or a Thursday. Hang on, let me see when I'm working next week.
Yeah,
Have I got that far ahead with my work yet?
We'll show it on the Discord when we know. I hope that we can figure something out, though, because I am aware that I've been fairly absent recently.
Yeah.
Just in general from YouTube.
To be fair, I haven't been doing great myself. I've been working, so... But I'm off for 4 days now, so... I've got Wednesday's video already edited, so that's cool. We've got a Mew spring tin, which I opened. I have no idea where I've put it.
Somewhere.
There it is. Mew spring tin. I opened this. So...
Oh, nice.
That was fun. That video is... That's going to be a great video, guys.
Oh.
It'll be a really good video. So that's coming out this week. I also have our battle coming out this week because me and Tofu battled. And if you didn't see the Twitch stream, then head over to my YouTube at some point this week. I believe that will be either a Wednesday or a Friday video, and then the other one, the Springton, will be the other Wednesday or Friday video. So
nice.
Yeah. And then we got Box Break on Saturday, of course. This week we've got Champions Path and Sun and Moon up for grabs.
Exciting indeed.
Yeah, that's cool. From Collectibles, they have decided to, of course, collab with us and provide our packs. So I no longer need to go out and try and find them for you guys. They're going to provide them from now on. That's good.
Yeah, no, that is really great. I'm really happy for you.
Saves me trying to go out and buy them and lose money and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So those packs are available on the website. That link is in my bio. If you do want packs and you can't find the link in my bio, then please do message me on Instagram or Facebook or Discord, and I can send you the link. Mm-hmm. And I believe that's it. Tofu.
No, it is. Moldy says, Token for VMAX and 2 amazing rares in my booster box so far. Nice.
Oh, nice, Togekiss. I never pulled the Togekiss, so you're very lucky. And 2 amazing rares as well. Love the amazing rares. It's really
good, because I think it's only meant to be 1 amazing rare per box, so isn't it? Or is it meant to be 2?
I think it's 1 or 2.
Yeah. Either way, 2 is of the upper part of that.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, all good news. So, yeah, like I said, guys, the packs are now, we've got a website for it, so it's all official, and it looks a lot nicer. By the way, as well, if you want chilling raids, it's got, oh yes, it does have merch, I forgot about that.
Merch, guys, how exciting is that?
Joey does have merch if you wanted a t-shirt or a hoodie. We don't take any profit from it, it's just because you guys wanted it, so you guys can have it. It's just to cover the cost of buying the hoodie and the print. Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, that's again being provided by Collectibles. So thank you so much to them, because they have been kind enough to give us all of this through, just kindness, really, and not taking anything from it profit wise. So that's really nice of them. So thank you so much to them. You can also pre-order Chilling Reigns on there as well. So,
oh, they actually got stuff.
Yeah, it's for me to open.
No, but I realised, because obviously I normally live with a Pokemon professor, and and when it comes out, I'm no longer going to be living with a Pokemon professor.
Yeah. I think they've got stuff that's going to be pre-ordered, or with the packs that we are selling on there at the moment, because the packs are already paid for that are on the website. With the money that we're making from the packs, we can put more stock on the website with the money that we're getting from the packs.
That is exciting.
So it's all going back into it. So it's coming, like, you guys, if you buy a pack, we put more stock up, basically, because we're just using the money to buy more stock. So, and the website's not very well known. So at the moment, there's loads of Chilling Reign on there. for the box break, and then they're going to try and use the money that they're getting from the box break to then provide everybody with more packs to open for themselves as well.
Really, really awesome.
So yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
So, Sam has arrived.
Yeah, he says, what have I missed?
Yo, Sam, you've missed everything. Oh.
Sorry, man. Fairly quiet last couple of weeks.
Yeah, it has been really quiet, but we're about to shoot off, so you'll be able to start this video from the beginning in about 5 minutes. So if you wanted to go back to the beginning and hear about Pokemon Snap and the Nintendo Switches broke records, all that jazz, just head back to the beginning. That's and we talk about TCG a bit, what we want from DLC, Arceus. We talk about everything, actually, really.
Yeah, we have covered actually a surprising amount in a relatively short space of time for us.
Yeah, Japanese stuff, Eevee Heroes, bots, you name it, it's in this video. So, but yeah, thank you so much to everybody. I just quickly before I go, I just want to shout out again to my lovely Patreons. Thank you so much to every single one of you. So, of course, Jordan Molds, who is watching, thank you so much. Shona, Hollow Raichu is also watching, thank you so much. Amy White, Darcy Girl, and Robert Butcher, all thank you so much for being Patreons. I love you all so much. It really means a lot because I'm saving up for a new mic and a new camera. So,
yay!
So it's all money towards better equipment for the channel for you guys, so that's amazing. Thank you so much.
Level up.
Yeah, absolutely level up. I hope so. So yeah, thank you so much everyone. Have you got nothing else to add?
No, I really don't, only that I apologize for being so goddamn quiet on my channel right now, and it will probably continue to be quiet until, I don't know, definitely until I've moved and got an internet, so the 19th. But then that weekend, I'm going up north to help my granddad move. So probably the end of the month.
We understand, Tofu, and we appreciate you coming on here in your super busy schedule for podcast time. So thank you so much. If you want to see more of Tofu, she's actually going to be on my channel again soon without actually being on my channel, because we've recorded a battle. So that's going to be on the channel soon. That'll be on this week, either Wednesday or Friday. And then I've got, like I said, Spring Tin to open. That's going to be the other, whichever it's not. And then I'll see you guys on Saturday on the box break. Oh my god, I am so busy. 4 videos a week and 2 lives. 2 lives? 2 videos and 2 lives.
2 videos, 2 lives.
Oh my god.
Well done, Joey.
Thank you. This is honestly taking up so much of my time. It's basically a full-time job at this point. So, but thank you everybody for watching so much, and thank you again to Tofu.
No, thank you so much for having me on, as always, Joe.
That's all right. And again, like I said, next Monday, it will be Pokemon Snap.
Yes, and then we'll see if we can get something organised for later in the week to do a midweek catch up instead.
Yeah, cool. So, thank you so much, guys, and we hope you have a good week. Thank you,
See you later, guys. Bye.
Take care.